Disclaimer. I doesn't claim any of the arts. All the picture shown belongs to the respective artist and company. If you are original owner and want me to remove the video, I will do it immediately. Just send me an email to inform me. And if you like my content, please subscribe to my channel. Chapter begins with Kim's predation destroying the Minotaur Queen's flesh. Kim cuts the Minotaur Queen with his predation, and because of that, predation eats the Minotaur Queen's flesh, leaving nothing remaining. As the predation consumes the Minotaur Queen's flesh, cracks appear in the walls of that dark place. The predation slowly eats the Minotaur Queen, causing that dark place to break apart. With the breaking walls of that dark place, a passage is formed, allowing Kim Tae-hyun and Kwon Kang-hyuk to leave. In the next scene, through the passage, all the guild members are gathered in the boss's room waiting for Kim Tae-hyun and Kwon Kang-hyuk. Suddenly, upon seeing the passage appear, all of them are shocked. They don't know what is happening right now. They are surprised and asking themselves, what is happening? Even Park Sung-hoo and Secretary Kim are surprised. They don't know what to expect. Suddenly, out of that light, two men come out. As they emerge, Park Sung-hoo, Secretary Kim, and the other guild members see that the two men are Kim Tae-hyun and Kwon Kang-hyuk. Kim, with a smile, says, "It's all over," while holding Kwon Kang-hyuk and helping him to walk out of that place. Kwon Kang-hyuk seems to be unconscious due to his injuries sustained while fighting the Minotaur Queen. Park Sung-hoo and Secretary Kim are in total disbelief. They are amazed by the power Kim and Kwon had in defeating the Minotaur Queen. All the guild members, seeing that Kwon Kang-hyuk and Kim Tae-hyun have managed to defeat the Minotaur Queen and survive the battle, are happy. They all run towards the two of them and hug them in joy, celebrating their survival and victory in this raid. After the Grand Minotaur Queen was defeated, the raid team discovers countless hidden gold and silver treasures in the labyrinth. Among them, the most valuable is an elixir that significantly boosts stats just by drinking it. It is a unique grade elixir, and its name is Fountain of Vitality. However, there isn't enough elixir for everyone, so it is given only to Tae-hyun and Kwon Kang-hyuk, who made the most contributions to the raid. Although in Kwon Kang-hyuk's case, he would lose more stats from the loss of his right arm than he would gain from the elixir, Kwon Kang-hyuk is grateful and says, "Having something is better than nothing, damn it." Then we learn that the villains who infiltrated Undivided were identified and arrested, and the players who participated in the raid focused on their recuperation and resting. We see Secretary Kim wanting to treat Kwon, while Kim Tae-hyun is with his uncle, aunt, and cousin, who are happy that he has safely returned from the raid. That's how the chaotic raid of the Labyrinth Minotaur came to an end. After that scene changes, we see a camera lens indicating that someone is taking pictures. We see Kim Gi-ha holding the camera looking shocked. Something unexpected has happened that surprised her. The crowd next to her is all surprised and saying, "Is what you just said true? Player Kwon Kang-hyuk, please say it again." The scene changes again, and we see a press conference being held. Kwon Kang-hyuk is dressed in a suit and stands on the platform giving a speech with all seriousness. It seems he has said something that has surprised others. One person from the crowd asks, "Is it true that you're retiring as a player?" Upon hearing this, Kwon Kang-hyuk takes a serious expression, closes his eyes, grabs the microphone in front of him and says, "I'm not retiring." Then he shouts, "I'm just taking a break, you idiots! Don't you understand what it means to rest?" Secretary Kim, seeing that Kwon Kang-hyuk is angry, tries to calm him down, saying, "Guildmaster, be careful with your words." Then one of the reporters asks him, "Is it because of the injury to your right arm?" Another asks, "What about the upcoming Asian exhibition games?" Then another person who is wearing a hat wonders with concern. Without the best tank of New Korea's national team, the gap is too much to fill. Kwon Kang-hyuk hears everyone's questions and concerns and responds, "Yes, it's because of my right arm injury, but don't worry about the Asian exhibition games, because someone who can replace me has shown up." Upon hearing this, everyone in the audience is surprised and wonders who that person could be. Thank you for watching my video so far. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. Kwon Kang-hyuk continues, "All right, speak for yourself now." He introduces Kim Tae-hyun as his replacement for the upcoming Asian Exhibition Games in New Korea's national team. Kwon Kang-yuk wants Kim Tae-hyun to come to the stage and talk with reporters. Kim, smiling with his hands in his pockets, approaches the stand to speak to the crowd and reporters. Seeing Kim Tae-hyun as Kwon Kang-yuk's replacement for the upcoming Asian Exhibition Games, everyone in the crowd is surprised, saying, "Kim Tae-hyun, the rookie player? Is he qualified to compete in the games?" Wait, with this labyrinth raid, Kim Tae-hyun ranks 5th in contribution. He's perfectly qualified to be on the team. One of the reporters in the crowd, wearing a hat, mentions, "Plus there's a rumor that with the fountain of vitality he got, he has reached the rank of a national force." However, a female reporter beside him disagrees, saying, "That's ridiculous. Do you even know what national force rank means? National force is for monsters from a different dimension, even among S-rankers. This term was created because they can't be classified with other S ranks. No matter how talented player Kim Tae-hyun is, reaching that rank already, it's impossible." Kim hears all the comments from the crowd and reporters and wants to clarify several points about this matter. He grabs the microphone and, while standing on the speech platform with Kwon Kang-yuk behind him, says, "My name is Kim Tae-hyun, who will be one of the representatives of New Korea in the Asian Exhibition Games. Many of you must be worried that I'll be replacing player Kwon Kang-yuk as a representative. I understand. No matter how much I've accomplished, I'm still just a rookie compared to the other players after all." The scene changes, and we see a man in a hot bathtub watching Kim's speech. He hears Kim say, "I also can't say for sure that I'll perform as well as the previous national representatives." In another scene, we see a woman in a suit with 2 suited bodyguards around her, watching Kim Tae-hyun's speech from her phone. She hears Kim say, "There's currently no way to prove the rumors going around about the national force rank." She laughs and says, "Isn't he humble?" Then we see some random people in a restaurant watching Kim Tae-hyun's speech while eating. They hear Kim Tae-hyun's words and say, "So, is he confident or not? Of course he's not. You think just anyone can reach the national force rank? I knew from the start this would happen." We return to Kim Tae-hyun's speech. He suddenly stops in the middle of his words, and all the people and reporters are waiting for his next words, wondering what he will say. Then we see Kim Tae-hyun confidently say, "However, I hope this Asian Exhibition Games will be the place where I can prove everything." Of course, that includes the rumors about the oh-so-great national force rank as well. After Kim Tae-hyun's speech, the scene changes, and we see the Malignant Guild's vice guildmaster, whose name is Shadow, in front of Milena, a triple magician with S-rank villain status. She is kneeling before Shadow, begging for mercy. Shadow moves his hand forward, places it under her chin, and explodes her head, causing blood to spread everywhere. He then says, "I don't need weak subordinates. Power is law." He is angry about her defeat in the Labyrinth Raid mission and adds, "To see trash like you begging for life is infuriating." As he leaves, he tells his men, "Burn this place along with the corpse. The association will definitely look for traces of this trash." While his men are busy following his orders, Shadow thinks to himself, "But it's strange. We invested far more manpower to avoid another incident like East Point. Even if Kwon Kang-yuk's assassination failed, the possibility of clearing the labyrinth was 0. Kim Tae-hyun, huh?" He laughs and leaves the mansion while it burns, thinking, "The Asian Exhibition Games are going to be interesting." After that scene changes, we see Kim Tae-hyun walking in an unknown hallway. As he reaches a door, he sees a man in a suit who greets him, saying, "Player Kim Tae-hyun, this way please. Everyone is waiting. The top players of New Korea, and those who will be joining you in the Asian Exhibition Games." The door opens for Kim Tae-hyun, and he enters the room to see the representative players of New Korea sitting around the table. We see the chairman and Go is in there, and Park Sung-jin is also there as one of the representative players present. Then we see a man with a metal arm who is contribution rank 7, S-rank player Jang Jin-soo. Upon seeing Kim Tae-hyun, he says, "I heard about it, but I didn't expect him to be this young." The scene changes to another player, contribution rank 8, S-rank player Seo Hangul, who asks, "Isn't this a violation of human rights?" Next, we see another player present in the room, contribution rank 4, Guildmaster of the Magicians, S-rank player Kwok Siang, who says, "Enough. Age doesn't matter when it comes to skill." Then we see Park Sung-jin, with contribution rank currently 3 and formerly 2, who is an S-rank player. He laughs and says to Kim, "I knew you'd come here someday, but I didn't expect it to be so soon." After all the players have said their words, the chairman states, "It's been quite chaotic, but the team is finally all here. Please have a seat, Taeyun. Let's start the strategy meeting for the upcoming Asian Exhibition Games." And with that, this chapter ends. Thank you for watching this video until the end. Support this channel by liking this video and subscribing the channel. And if you want me to recap another manhwa or manga, write its name in the comments section. And if you want to know that what happened in previous chapters, you can watch them in this channel. Stay tuned for next chapters.